I would also blame Nick, but
I knew you
I
was
can't
gonna
really
say that.
blame Nick for this one.
Okay.
Can't really blame him for this one. He did what he could. Like this is just one of them situations where it's like just didn't perform up the standards, didn't perform up the
Oh,
expectations.
you mean like that last game when where he put him in position and they couldn't score the ball? Oh, all
The
right. Oh,
last
all right.
game,
Because last week you blamed Nick Nurse and this was the same
yeah,
exact situation.
I don't feel like the situation was the same. I'm like your starters always got to be able to do something. Like there's no reason you got PG and B all these niggas out here and you can't get somebody with a go-to shot here. Like we need to
Bro,
be scoring in them situations.
you
I'm like,
know,
at least in this situation, the starters did what they needed to do. Like they did what they needed to do and to try and win. It's just there wasn't enough help due to like injuries and like we're missing Watford, missing Kelly Oubre. It just wasn't enough help for the bench unit to be like helpful towards the offense, helpful towards winning the game.
so
So I
so
can't really
let me
say,
let me ask you a question though. Not to cut you off. That last game that they lost and you blame Nick Nurse, weren't a lot of those guys still hurt?
I believe they was.
So if all those guys still was hurt and it still came down to the last possession and they lost and that was Nick Nurse's fault. That's what you said. So when they can, so they're in the exact same situation now, missing all those people, and they lose by three this time instead of two. How is this not Nick? In your definition of being Nick Nurse's fault, how is this not Nick Nurse's fault again? It's either Nick
Well,
Nurse's fault again, or that last time wasn't Nick Nurse's fault, like I said before, and that was him putting the players in the best position with what he had, and they didn't execute.
I feel like the differences in these games is like you can look at how that game was going versus how this game was going. That game, we were up on them. Like we had a lead on them that we let go. I can't just say, oh yeah, oh that's just the player's fault for not doing this. We had the lead on them. At least I think we had at least a 10-point lead on them that we just let trickle down by losing the third quarter. Lost the third quarter, gotten to the point where we was behind in the fourth quarter, tried to make a push at the end. It lost. I'm like, it was still a game that could have been won, but there's no reason why we should be losing the third quarter and letting teams come back when we're up by 10. I can
And that
only
was and
blame
that
Nick
was the
Nurse for that.
and that was the coach's fault that they couldn't make no stops or couldn't score. That was the coach's fault.
Call timeout. Call,
Okay,
call
and then
timeout. Like,
so the
I need
whole
a
third quarter.
timeout, a meaningful play call out the timeout to get the game going. Like, we need a bucket. Like, we got to stop the bleeding. We can't just keep letting them tack up, like letting them get on a run, drop like 10, however many points on that run. Because there was that one good run they got on, which brought them all the way back and took the lead.
Hmm.
Like, there's no timeout, nothing you want to talk over while this is happening. Like, I gotta go with like Nick Nurse, who could have did better here. Like, I feel like that wasn't what you wanted to happen
So
here.
what was the
Well,
difference
obviously not,
between
but
that
you need
game
to
and
do
this
something
game?
about that in the moment.
What's the difference between that game and this game?
This game, this game, we did pretty much everything we could. We didn't have the big ass lead. We started off the game behind, but the next three quarters, it was we won the second quarter. We won the second quarter, we won the third quarter, and we tied on the fourth quarter. There wasn't enough output to be able to win the game. We were able to score the extra 4 points.
Okay, so you
So I feel like
saying
that's a different situation, a different
so on the
scenario.
comeback, and they missing shots when they get the ball. Nick Nurse should have called a timeout and ran a play to get the game going. Man, shut up, dog.
Now when it comes, I'm like, but when
Yo,
it comes to like stopping them from coming back, my nigga,
bro, it's the
I'm like, I
same.
gotta count on you.
It's
You
this.
can't just be giving up leads.
If
You
you can
can't
hear
just be doing
yourself on the
that.
playback, wait till we hear the playback. You want to hear you said the same exact thing, except one was from a lead perspective and one was from being up perspective. At both times, they both was missing the same players. You know what I'm saying? But except this game with the first game that you're talking about, Embiid wasn't scoring nothing. Paul George wasn't scoring nothing, and you didn't blame them. You blame the coach. Now on this game, see, now if you would have reversed the blame and said, oh, okay, the last game was the players' fault because Nick Nurse put them in the position while they was up and they gave up a lead. Even though you missed the players, you got a big lead and you gave it up. Like, all right, boom. I would say, okay, that's the player's fault, and then this fault, like, all right, we put you in a position to he coached you up to get into the place to win, and y'all got to the end and just threw it away. But he should have called timeout, fixed the play at the end of this game because they was better position. Like I would say, if you blame
What, you feel
more,
like it's in reverse? You feel like it
yeah,
should be in reverse? Like the
because
last game
on
was the
this game,
player's fault?
yeah, if you wanted to say it was somebody's fault, I think the last game was the player's fault. How you give up that lead, bro? You know what I'm saying? Even if the coach don't call timeout, you should call timeout because y'all know y'all messing up. Y'all veterans out here, bro. Why the coach got to call timeout for you to call timeout? You see y'all off. Now, if it was the end of the game, then I understand the coach called timeout. You know what I mean? But on this game, he put him back in the game, and then at the end you let it fall apart. When at the end you should be. That's when you draw up plays. That's when you started the wrong person. You should have started McCain and let Grimes get his joint off the bench. That's been his role to score. You just took him out of being your top bench scorer and put him in your put in a facilitating position where it's taken away from the points that you're gonna need on the back end. Now, if you wanted to blame him for this because of the lineup structure and shit like that, then I would give you that, but it's still the player's fault to me. But I'm saying if you want to place blame on the coach, this would be the game to place on him because the lineup. That last game, come on, dog. And B and Paul George can't drop no 15, 16 points, bro. Come on, dog. Like
Like,
under
there's got to be
20
a reason for that.
dog. Yeah, they missing shots. That's the reason. You're
He's
missing
missing
shots.
shot.
You're taking bad shots. And Nick Nurse, no matter what he say, y'all practice the shots you're supposed to take. You're taking bad shots, bro. I can't tell you, dog. Boo, yo, take better shots. You go back and take another bad shot. Woo, take better shot. He go back and take it back. Now what you gonna do? You ain't got no more timeouts and he's stuck out there taking bad shot. Like, you know
Bro,
what I'm
you the
saying?
coach. Your teammate, your players got to listen for you. They got to
So
listen to you.
so
If I say
so
stop taking bad shots, just stop taking bad
okay.
shots.
And then when Embiid take another bad shot, what you gonna do? Take him out?
I'm
No.
like, is he going to just blatantly just disregard me saying stop taking bad shots?
Are you going to take him? Listen to my whether he is or he not. He thought it was a good shot. You thought it wasn't. Are you taking him beat out?
Depend on the situation, the
No,
game,
you not. You will get fired, bro. What is you
I get
talking about?
fired.
You is you talking about? You will be on the next plane smoking. They get another coach in here,
So so you gonna leave him on the court while he's shooting up bricks?
bro.
Is that how we coach a
Do
team?
you not do that already?
Leave him on the court while he's throwing up bricks?
When he had bad games, you don't take out your stuff. He's the best player technically. He's going to have games when he off if he's not playing consistently. You think he going to drop 40, 39 every game if he only play once every 3 games, 4 games? No. He going to come back,
No,
have a
but
bad
majority
game?
of the time he's gonna give you 20.
Nah, he didn't have a couple games this year. He gave you less than 20.
Couple games, yeah,
You talking
give
about
you less
last
than
year,
20.
bro. We talking about this year.
Last year he wasn't even playing.
I'm just saying, when he played, he dropped 20, over 20 every time. This year, he ain't been getting 20 every time. I think his first game back, he only had like 8.
His first game back, I think he had like maybe like 14, 15.
I don't know about that. I think he had like 8.
Because
I'll say because I
because
remember saying,
the
"What
the
the hell is
game
going on?"
like not too long ago was like one of the games he scored the lowest amounts of points in like a long time. And I think he had like 11.
The king can't always be the damn king by itself. I need servants to step up.
Turn me up a little bit. Turn me up a little bit. Yeah, this is a crazy ass killer. You know what I'm saying? This is Hoover from Silicon Valley. This is Dwight from Dodgeball. I'm on the Buck Bandit podcast. Chris Williams. Check it out.